Today is November 24, 2019. We're here at Montreal Road Station, or Montreal Station. And as you can see, out of all the ones in the East End, this one already has quite a bit of work going on. And as it was stated in a recent interview, I believe on the Ottawa Citizen, that they did with Michael Morgan, who's the Director of Rail Construction and Implementation, this is definitely going to be the one that's the most challenging because this is being replaced. And that presents some challenges because that's the highway that goes over that overpass, the 174. So to maintain flow and to keep the circulation going, obviously if that needs to be replaced, that's going to be quite a challenge and an undertaking. So generally speaking, this is an interesting station because the track is actually going to be with the guideway. The trains are going to be going above in the median between the cars on the highway. The entrance of the station naturally is going to be below here on Montreal Road. There'll be an entrance right there, probably on the other side too. So very interesting station to keep an eye on. Already we have seen some progress. The approaches for the on and off ramps, everything is being reconfigured, especially on the opposite side over here. If you turn around looking the other way, you can see that there's actually the old on-ramp, the new on-ramp for the buses, and then there's a car ramp as well farther back. So a lot of changes happening around here already. Let's take a closer look because it's actually quite interesting to see. So as I mentioned, the highway on-ramp for the Transaway buses, so buses going from Orleans towards Blair, they used to go up over here. They've constructed a new ramp over here, so obviously this room right here is needed for the construction that's going to be taking place. I believe on the other side as well, we'll take a look in a second when we get there, a similar thing has happened. As you can see, this overpass is looking tired and old, so stands to reason for sure it's going to be replaced. And this location is going to have extensive changes done to it. It's going to be definitely probably more open underneath here. So here we are underneath the overpass. Obviously you can see that this is Montreal Road underneath here. Westbound Eastbound 174. The train and the platforms are right here, or at least they will be in a couple years time from now. So naturally, as you can see, definitely needs an overpass replacement here to facilitate the construction and for long life, because this one right here, it's starting to look a little rusty. The concrete is getting chipped. I think a little rusty is putting it mildly, but needless to say, around here is where the entrance will be. On the opposite side, around here is where the entrance will be as well, to allow access to both sides of Montreal Road. Now, interestingly, it's going to have nice lighting. The station lantern's going to be down here somewhere. I'll put up a graphic, and this is a concept picture of what it will look like. It's actually going to be quite a bit a change from what it looks like right now. Like, this is pretty much what it looks like. You can see the buses coming down back over there for the Montreal Road stop, coming through like this, and then on the opposite side, I guess the backfill for the overpass. Now we're looking at the Eastbound Off-Ramp from the highway. You can see a OC Transpo bus there coming off and stopping at the Montreal, or no, it's continuing through, but that's the Montreal Road stop right there for eastbound. Little piece of trivia, because I think that's actually been discontinued. There used to be a button that you would have to push, and that button would signify that a stop is requested, somebody wants to get on. Traditionally, the buses would bypass this station going eastbound because there wasn't that many people getting on. So you would push a button, there'd be a light board or a little light that would write OC farther down the highway there that would light up to signal to the bus driver that, hey, there's somebody down here that wants to get on, because it wastes time for people. If there's nobody getting on, there's no point in coming off and getting back on the highway. It wastes some time. So, little piece of trivia for you. That's how it used to work around here. I believe that is no longer the case. I believe all the buses that come through here now stop no matter what. So as we continue to look around, you can see back over here on the eastern section, there's a big staging area all back over here. These are the different construction consortiums. So the Kuwait, Vinci, I can't read it that well from here, the sign, but they're the ones in charge of the Confederation Stage 2 expansion project, and they have a base of operations over there. It'll be interesting to see over time if they do the rapid overpass or bridge replacement where it's built just to the side on site here, and it gets slotted in one night where they remove the old one and they slot in the new one. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting if that actually is the case. But I mean, so far, this extension of the O train is only going to open in 2024. That's the projection right now. That's what they're saying. So it's at least 4 or 5 years before things are really completely done. But we should see some really big action in the next probably year or two as things really develop around here. But I think right now, lots of activity taking place to enable the construction to happen. As you can see, the left side, the right side, entrances will be around here somewhere, another one around there. The train will be above, passing above. It's going to be quite interesting to see. It's going to be very different from before. It should be quite nice. Definitely have to keep an eye on this one over the coming months and years to see how things evolve as construction progresses.